Guys, it's Abby here, and I want to do a bit of a sketchbook tour for you. This is my 600-page sketchbook. I've had 3 of these now, and I just moved on from this one after I was halfway through because it was sadly falling apart really bad on me, and it's mostly because my first week of having it, my dog was a puppy still, and she jumped right up on it and went shoo with mud, which that's why I still have it in the cover. I find it really cute and a really sweet memory. But yeah. Inside cover here we have my age, my name. I did a really nice little intro here. A lot of sketches in here are of BTS because I was in love with them at this time. This is when I first was getting into them. We have Yoongi, we have Taehyung, some random Pinterest girls, Billie Eilish, there's Namjoon. Run BTS episode 53, I used to do sketches while I watched it. This is a whole era. Here was when Dan and Phil both came out, and I was super excited about it, so of course I'd do some fan art of them. If that shows you how long ago this was. We have Deadpool, my friend Ari. You'll notice at this time I drew a lot of things that looked pretty much the same. This was a character I did from Instagram suggestions. Oh, what was the show called? My So-Called Life, so it was Angela and Jordan from that. My mom and I watched it together and I was in love with it. You can see at the time I did a lot of avoiding with my art to avoid things that I had trouble with. Which was, you know, it was something. We have Billy from Stranger Things and Elvis Presley. Here we have John Lorden here on YouTube, some fashion sketches, Jungkook, Reed from Criminal Minds, some more of Jungkook. We have some more of BTS, so Jimin and Namjoon. Over here we have Jake Peralta and Amy, and of course Terry from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So I was so in love with it at this time. This lighting is not doing my art justice. Here is my old friends. I'm still friends with them still, but that was some of their art. And I used their personas and drew them for fan art piece for them. My puppy Ember, she is my baby. I love her so much. That was when she was still a puppy. Some Pinterest girls. A lot of Pinterest girls, and of course Jake Peralta, because I was binging Brooklyn Nine-Nine at this time. Here I was shook because it was 22 days until 10th grade and I did not want to go back to school. So crazy. A lot more Pinterest girls and some doodles. I fell in love with her. This was from like an idea generator, and I was supposed to draw an orc and I ended up drawing her and I loved her so much. Here's Scooby-Doo and Garfield and Jigglypuff. Here I was at that friend from earlier's house and just spending the night, so we were doodling together. I was testing out my new Copics. This art piece is weird. I forget what I used this with. It was like new art supplies I just got that were like sort of like crayons, and I don't know how I feel about it, but yeah. More Pinterest girlies. Some old friends. I have a character that's a carrot. I don't know. There's a couple kissing and I wrote goals. My handwriting was so bad at this point. That was me on my first day of school. I think that's Namjoon again. And I used to really avoid drawing hands, like to an unhealthy amount, so that's what was going on there. That was Squidward and Chief Keef combined. I don't know what was going on at that point, but I had a bunch of boys in my school asking me to draw like rappers combined with the SpongeBob characters, so that's what that was. That was my friends and I at a Halloween dance over here. Santa. A lot of me drawing my old friends and characters from books. Like here was Simon and Baz from Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. I drew myself as a clown. Some more of Simon and Baz. I did a lot of sketching of pen at this point. I hate drawing. I agree with that right there. Jade from Victorious, myself, my old friend group, and I drew the Fortnite skins because we were playing Fortnite together at that time. Richard Ramirez, which not the killer. We don't love the killer, but I was watching American Horror Story in 1984. So yeah. Here is James from The Walking Dead. I was obsessed with The Walking Dead game at this point. And some drawings from a canceled YouTuber that wasn't canceled yet at the time. We have a ton of anatomy. Dean Winchester, which I hate how this turned out, but I mean it's there. You can sort of tell when I started going into art slumps all the time. This sketchbook was actual years of me drawing in it. I still don't get it all done. Mr. Beast, Markiplier, PewDiePie, which terrible drawings of them. New Year's goals. That was a drawing that my friend made, and I kind of stole it because that was like a joke with my friend group at the time. Brandy from The Sims 2 and Bella Goth over here, which I love them. And then I drew myself from a selfie. This page, oh my god, there's Snow White and Rapunzel, my old friend, and Moana. I drew my friend as a guy because we did this meme where she pretended to like be a guy in snaps and like fuck with her friends. It was really funny. You know, you can tell this is right when the pandemic hit. We were very bored, we had nothing better to do. These were peak vibes for me. We were all like on nightly voice calls at that time. I drew my grandpa, Albert Einstein, Lion King, and Scooby-Doo over here. More testing of those weird crowns. I really just didn't like them. Hard to say right now. There we go. Graveyard Girl. Oh god, Beastars, and that was a big thing. I loved that fucking show. I watched it all in one sitting, and then I never watched the second season. One of my old friends, Susan from Desperate Housewives, Jimin. Just, yeah, more of the Beastars phase. My cat. God, she's so cute. Adorable crow and a lamb. This was the Black Lives Matter movement, and I really want to document everything that's going on at this time with my art. Which I know it's not the best way to do it, but I, yeah, just did a little sketch. Bigby Wolf from Wolf Among Us. I was playing Persona 5 at this point. A lot of fashion sketches and just sketches of girls with a lot of curly hair. I was having a lot of fun at that. Some Pinterest drawings. This is so cringy. I'm running past this. Ollie on TikTok. Promise. And Call Me Kevin. Here I did some vent art. Here I drew Wojtek, the bear who fought in World War II. If you haven't heard of him, I love him. And he is my favorite thing in history. Just a lot of pen art. learning how to draw anatomy some more. I have no context to that. Here I'm just angry. You can tell we're going through a bit of a slump here. There's some more Pinterest girls. I don't know what was going on here, but I like it. I think what I did was I drew with the color first or something. I don't know. Adorable frog. I really like drawing hairless cats, so there's quite a lot of them in my art. This is one of my favorite art pages ever. It is a spread I did for the book thief because I was reading in school. And I wrote about the book burnings and put in like a quote and did this all in ballpoint pen. That is by far one of my favorite books, and I highly, highly recommend anybody reads that. It definitely makes you see the world in a different light. Here I drew Scooby-Doo. I feel bad that I couldn't fit Freddy in, but I did not have the space whatsoever. But I love this piece so much. I actually did a TikTok making that one. Here's testing a new set of pencils that I had gotten. There's a big list of everything I wanted to try to draw. Over here, it's the art block for me. Yeah, I was going through it. A lot of drawing hands. I'm trying to really learn them. My god, I drew my puppy. And I drew her like stylized. Here I drew a spread for Up because I rewatched it here and I was devastated just like I was when I was little. One of my favorite movies of all time, if not my number one. A lot of poses. A lot of poses. I was trying to do animal anatomy. It also was annoying me at this time. More hands and feet. Try to get back into faces. I was using one of those sites. Oh, lineofaction.com. Looks like. So I was trying to draw things like as quick as possible. This, I love this. This phase of quarantine was just chef's kiss for me. The Among Us phase and Corpse Inside Kuno, because Corpse is one of my favorite music artists and they were my favorite to watch at the time. And this is right around the time when I got noticed by Corpse on Instagram, and he had seen my story, and I got really excited about that and really motivated, so I did like a spread dedicated to him. And Call Me Kevin and his little Among Us character. Jungkook and Yoongi from BTS, and Taehyung over here, but he looks bad. More Corpse. I was very obsessed with drawing him at this time. Whole lot of just poses and anatomy, and me being in a terrible slump. Terrible slump for a while here. You can barely see these, but more poses. More poses. This one I loved. I finally had art that I liked at this time, which was very rare. My little messages next to it is fucking hilarious to me. It just says, "Oh no." Quick sketch with new art skills. Oh, I just got new pens from like the dollar store and I was curious how good they were. I don't know what this was. I have no context to it. Oh my god, I brought back my frog character and decided to redraw him in like a frog hoodie. No, I made a new character and he wore a frog hoodie. Never mind, I thought it was a carrot boy, it wasn't. Vampire lady from Resident Evil when she was taking the internet by storm. Forget her name right now. Drew myself my first day of senior year. Jason Voorhees. Whole lot of sketches. Here I made a character with a man bun. And he was like sort of in the Disney style and I loved him. September 2021. So we're definitely getting back into the more recent. Here I tried to do Inktober. So much going on with my art style at this time. Here I drew my entire old friend group. With some quotes like people said. October, that the first prompt day was candle. I believe it was death, and I did like a death tarot card, which I love this. I actually posted that on my Instagram, I believe. And this one's posted, it was Demon. Never posted this one, I don't think, but it was an owl eating a mouse. I think it was like Predator. And here was the Lovers. I tried to make like a Lovers tarot card. Old friends. Here's when I go into GTA Online, so more drawing some old friends. A lot of just drawing Pinterest girls. Here's where my style started to really turn into what it is now more. I love her in particular. Like, I don't know why. This one right here. Just, Here I put on the fucking cat ears. I had a matchy skin with someone on Fortnite, so I drew our skins and drew myself with my cat headset on. This is such a weird era. Happy New Year's 2022. So much art. I love this piece so much. I find it so cute. Here's when I go into My Hero Academia and it took over my life. So there's a lot of sketches of all of the characters. Todoroki. Why did I forget her name? You know who she is if you've seen it. I was obsessed with trying to draw her and it wasn't working. More Todoroki. Drew a pretty male character there. I got new markers and art supplies there. So of course, I got new skin markers and I had to do a big spread dedicated to My Hero Academia. I don't like how he turned out, but the rest of them are adorable and I love it. Definite art slip there. Started to come out of it there a bit. God. I drew my 5M character, GTRP character, Mara Fox. She was in PD at the time when I first made her. And I was obsessed. I love this character. I want to redraw him for the rest of my life. Yep, and then I switched over to EMS, so she is. I believe we're getting down to when I end this sketchbook. Yep, there's my character in Kyle Rod, which that is the fiance of Amara Fox. I drew more of that character. This is definitely my more recent art style. I did Amara and Rod again. This is probably about August, I'd say. Oh, I did this spread. I think I was reading a book on character design, and I just drew this like little old lady, and she was holding a little pumpkin, and I did like a toddler, and she had a ghost face shirt on because it was Halloween. I tried to draw some plus size bodies. Oh my goodness. Yep, definitely more recent. This girl is adorable. Some of my art from here. Some penguins. A polar bear. I was learning how to do shapes with a book for like anatomy. Fashion wise, look how cute these girls are. Oh my god. And the final spread I did here was dedicated to Lilo and Stitch. They're so adorable. I think that was the final one at least. Yep, final one. I will go ahead and show you really quickly a flip through my current sketchbook. That's the one I'm working on right now. It is very much like this one, so give me 1 second and I'll be right back. Alrighty, here we are. I'm going to show you my next sketchbook. This one I decided not to be as extravagant with. Now they have serial numbers inside these, which is weird, but I have some stickers that I had laying around, so save the turtles. Cursed. Drew a little mushroom house. Here I drew Han from Fast and Furious, Mercy, who I made in Overwatch, and this is the little dog from Far Cry 6 because he had a wheelchair and I cried over him. And no, I'm not exaggerating. Some more sketches. There's Wednesday Addams. True Lightning McQueen, my boyfriend. Oh god, here I watched Forrest Gump for the first time, so I did like a little spread dedicated to Ed. Oh, here I did a spread on kittens. How cute. That one has a party hat. Yeah, loved it so much. Just some more sketches. God, I was watching Jersey Shore Family Vacation with my mom and drew Snooki because she's an icon in the situation, and JWoww, I believe. Yeah, other than whatever that is the last of the sketchbook. I'm really thinking I might do some draw with me's on this channel and really try to like get more involved with my art in here. If that's something you guys would be interested in, go ahead and let me know. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I love you guys so much, and I hope to see you all soon. If you liked the video, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, and I'll be posting some more in the future. Feel free to comment and let me know what you thought, and maybe give me some suggestions for art videos if you guys would like to see them, or let me know if you'd like to see me do any draw with me's. But I'll get out of your hair, and I'll see you all soon. Mwah.